Hello and welcome back to Cycling with G. This is your day 25, full body slow tone. It's a really low intensity class today, very slow form focused movements. You're going to need some baby weights, so some small dumbbells and some resistance bands today, and let's get into our warm up. We're going to start with a balancing exercise. So one knee is going to come up into your chest and you're going to hug that knee in and feel that nice stretch kind of inside your hip flexor here, as well as in your glute. And this is good for stability, control. Let's get everything all warmed up and change sides. Oh, this is so far so good for me. And a nice big squeeze. Another side. Another side. And alternate a bit quicker now. And today is a very, very gentle burn basically. We're still sculpting since this is the 28-day sculpt series, but slower and lower intensity, which is perfect. As hormones start to decrease into menstruation, you might feel your energy is a little bit less so we're not going to do anything crazy. So now for some good mornings, feet are hip distance apart. You're going to hinge at your hips back nice and straight, hands behind your head, behind your ears, on your shoulders, wherever you like, hinging all the way down until you feel a bite in the back of your leg, and then using your glutes and hamstrings to pull you back up again. That's one, and two, three, nice and controlled, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. Now for some shoulder circles, we're going to warm up our shoulders here. So nice, big, slow and controlled to the back. Two more. And now onto your back for some glute bridges. We're basically warming up the entire body right now because it is full body tone today. So on your back, and your hands are going to come and lie next to your butt, and you're going to slowly peel your bum off the ground, vertebra by vertebra, lift it up to the sky, and lower back down. 1. Again, nice and slow and controlled. Focus on form. 2 more. Feel those glutes starting to fire up. Last one. And then to warm up the abs, we're just going to come into some toe taps, some dead bug toe taps. So arms are going to come 90, the feet are at 90. One leg extends opposite arm, extends opposite leg. And focus here on engaging your core as you bring the opposite arm and opposite leg back up to meet each other again in the middle. Your core is kind of tight the whole time here. Last one. Nice. So that is your warm-up. I'm going to explain the layout of this class today whilst you get a quick drink of water. As I said, resistance bands and light weights are your equipment that you're going to need today. I can provide some modifications. Most exercises will be without anything, but if you want to add a little bit of extra resistance, since we are sculpting today, then you'll need some baby weights and 2 variants of resistance bands. So the format today, we've got 3 sets, like mini sets of about 3 exercises per set, and in each set we've got 1 lower, 1 upper, 1 abs. We're going to go through each set 3 times. and then move on to the next set. Again, this is a great format for the luteal phase because it allows a lot more rest. So only having 3 exercises in one set, you get to rest every 3 exercises basically. So starting with your set number 1, your first exercise is going to be sumo squats. So feet are wider than your hips, like a sumo wrestler would squat. You're going to come all the way down, feet wide, and push to come back up again. And we're focusing on form and control here. 14 in total. 3, 4, 5, 6, nice and slow and controlled. 7, feel all those muscles working, firing up. 13, last one. 14, great. Now you're into your pull apart. So that was your lower, this is your upper. I'm going to grab a medium resistance band. You can also use a lighter one if you prefer. And you're going to hold the band out in front and use your muscle in between your shoulder blades to squeeze and pull that band apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, focusing on form and slow, strong control here. 8. 2 more. 13 and 14. Now your next exercise is some dead bug toe taps, exactly like you did in the warm-up. If you want to add some resistance and make it a little bit extra challenging, use your baby weight. If not, just ditch the weight and just do this simply body weight. So arms up above, feet are in 90-90, and alternate arm to leg is going to come down in 2, 3, 13, last one, 14. Nice. So that's your first set. As I said, upper, lower, or lower and then upper and then abs. We're doing that round 3 times and we've got 3 sets like that. So those 3 exercises we're going to do round twice more. Have a little drink of water. So that first exercise, coming back into those sumo squats, feet wider than your hips. You can have your hands wherever you like, on your shoulders. I quite like them above my head. Coming deep into that squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 2 more, 13, 14, and again those banded pull aparts. You can be standing or kneeling, totally up to you. Band comes out in front of you and squeezing that muscle in between your shoulder blades to pull the band apart. 3, 4, 11, and 14. Now those dead bug toe taps. If you liked it with the weights, bring the weights back. If you didn't like the weights, don't. And if you're just doing body weight, it literally does, yeah, it's the same. So feet and legs up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, last one, 14, nice. There you go, you're into your break again. So as you can see, they're pretty short, sharp, snappy. Upper, lower, abs, meaning your lower gets to rest whilst you're doing your upper. Your abs, you're working a different part of the body with each exercise, and then you get a nice break now to let your whole body recover and rest before going back into it again. So 14 sumo squats. This is the last time around you're doing these exercises. Coming down nice and deep into that sumo squat. 1, 2. Again, if you want to hold one of these baby weights, feel free, or hold a resistance band underneath your feet. I'm quite happy doing body weight today. Nice, now let's pull apart. So squeeze in the band. 1, and 14. Now into those dead bug toe taps. And let's go. 1. Nice. That is your first set done. Have another quick break, and then we're into our second set, which yes, will be lower than upper than abs again. So your second set, you're going to be doing reverse lunges. You won't be needing those. So reverse lunge into knee drive. For one leg, I'm going to choose my left leg first. You're going to come back into reverse lunge, and then you're going to come up into a knee drive. That's 1, 2, 3, down, 4, 5, 6, slow and controlled, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Change sides. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now for those arms, you're going to do some lateral raises. So you can grab your baby weights, or just do this with body weight if you prefer. So 12 lateral raises. 1, 2, 3, 4, coming up to just about shoulder height. 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. Now, leg lift. So onto your back. I like to put my hands underneath my bum to stabilize my lower back. Your legs are gonna come up and lower slowly down and back up again. 12 in total. Down. Move up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, 12. Nice. So that is your second set. Those are those 3 exercises for your second set. We're doing that round twice more, and we've got one more set, and then we're into our stretch. So reverse lunge to knee drive, 10 on each side. Let's go. 1, 2, 10. Change sides. 1. 10. Nice, lateral raises. So, shoulders nice and down and back nice and straight. 1. 11 and 12. Now those leg lowers. Feet coming underneath your bum. Legs come up and lower slowly and controlled. 2. And last one, 12. And that's your second set of your second set. And you've got one more time of that round. And then we're on our last set. So have a quick drink. So last round of those reverse lunges to knee drive. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Change sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. Now those lateral raises. Let's go. 1, 2, 6, 7, 10, 11, and 12. Now those leg lifts. Feet underneath your bum and up and lower. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze your abs the whole time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 2 more, 11, 12. Nice. That is your second set. 1 more set to go, and then you're into your stretch and your cool down. Now this feels good. Like for me, this feels good because I feel like I'm getting an entire full body workout right now, which of course is exactly what we're doing. But yeah, that's what this whole cycle syncing thing is all about. Grab some water. Yeah, just basically having the awareness of when your body, and it might be very different for you. You might have lots of energy right now, but from a hormonal physiological standpoint, most people are more likely to have lower energy right now. And it's not beneficial. You're not in a muscle building, physiologically, you're not in a muscle building place to be building muscle. So slower, steady, sculpt. Yeah. I'm just doing what feels good for me right now, and I cannot do a HIIT class or anything crazy today. This is perfect for me. Anyway, your last set, your lower body exercise is going to be glute bridges. So coming down onto your back with your knees bent. You can wrap a booty band around your knees if you want, if you have one. So we're doing 12 in total, like we did in the warm-up, raising your hips up and then knees out to the side and coming back down again. That's 1 rep, 12 in total. 2, 3. You want to make it more challenging, toes up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Squeeze those glutes, I can feel it. And last one, 12. Now for your upper body exercise, we're going to do some overhead pulse presses. Bringing those weights back again. If you don't have weights with you, you can use a couple of water bottles, pause it and run and get something heavy that you can do some press pulses with. Or alternatively, you can use a resistance band underneath your knee and doing press pulses. But we're going to use our little baby weights. So you can be knees down or up, and we're just going to do little pulses like so. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Now for your abs, we are on our side for some side lying oblique crunches. So you're going to have 1 knee down, 1 knee up, 1 arm out to the side. That was so graceful. And you're going to crunch towards this knee with this elbow. So like that. 1, 2, 12 in total. 3, 4, and this is getting your oblique muscles here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Change sides. I am not feeling graceful today. So exact same again, right arm out, right leg out, and you're crunching towards that top knee. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Nice, so that is your 3rd set, which you've just done 1 round, 2 more rounds to go, and then we're into our cool down. Again, lower, upper, abs, simple format, nice and slow, controlled, not too many reps, but enough to feel a bit of a burn and be sculpting today. So yeah, if you're enjoying this class, I'd love if you smack a like on the YouTube button. coming down into our second set of our third set. And you're gonna squeeze your glutes to bring your hips up to the sky, abduct out to the side, 1, and lower back down. 2. Remember, if you added that toe raise last time, do that again. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Last one. 12. No, those shoulder pulses with those light weights or your water bottles or your resistance bands. Let's go. 1, 2, little baby pulses. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 19, and 20 oblique crunches. So start on this side now. Arm out, leg out. One leg up, crunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11 and 12. Change sides. And let's go. 1, 2, 5, 10, 11, and 12. Nice. That is your second round of your last set. One more round to go, and then we're into our stretch and cool down. Give this last set every ounce of control and focus and slow, deep mind-muscle connection as you can. Which hopefully you've been doing the entire workout, but since it's the last set, give it everything. So your last round of those glute bridges with that little abduction in between on each prep. So squeezing your glutes to bring your bum up, abduct, and down. 1, 2, toes up if you want. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Nice shoulder press pulses. So, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 18, 19, 20. Nice. And that last exercise for each side, those oblique crunches. So onto your side. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Really squeeze to bring yourself up. 12, change sides. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Nice. Now you are into your cool down can lay on your back for just a second if you want to just recalibrate. I feel like I need to do that for a second. If not, grab a drink of water, wipe any sweat if you need. And we're just going to jump into a very quick cool down. It's good to bring your heart rate back down, stretch out any muscles. Recovery slightly lower in this phase, so it's like, yeah, having a nice stretch after you've worked your muscles is going to help with your recovery. So it's just a quick little cool down. So you're going to start with a hip flexor stretch. So you can start with your hips and knees in 90-90 and just lower yourself into that hip flexor stretch here. This is your hip flexor and you should feel it nice and stretched now. You can add a twist in if you want. You can have your arms up if you want, or you can literally just hang here. And we're just stretching out this muscle right here. Nice deep inhales and exhales. And then changing sides. Sweet. So exact same again. Slowly lower yourself into that hip flexor stretch. Add a twist if you want. Nice deep inhales and exhales. And pushing back up, and then you're going to come down onto your back for a reclined spinal twist. So hugging both of your knees into your chest. Have a nice little rock side to side. That feels really good for me, massaging out my lower back. And then one leg is going to come out long. My left leg is coming out long, and I'm going to hug my right knee into my chest and then pull it over to the left hand side. My right arm is outstretched. I'm going to look over towards my right arm. It's a nice releasing stretch, I feel. Lovely. And bringing your knees back up to center, both of them together, hug them both in. Now my right leg is coming out long and my left leg is pulling in tight to my chest. And then that is going to come over towards the right hand side. And a nice deep spinal twist. Left arm out long. And I'm looking over towards my left hand. Also, the aim in a cool down is literally to release and relax as much as possible. In the main body of the workout, obviously we're using the muscles, and the intention is to be moving in a way that you're using your muscles. The cool down is almost the total opposite, where you're now relaxing the muscles intentionally. So just focus on melting basically. Nice deep inhale and exhale. And now we're going to come into a butterfly pose. So soles of your feet together, and you can have them like close to you, your hips, further away from your hips, wherever feels comfortable, and you get a nice stretch inside your hips. Hips notoriously get stiff around this time, you know, just before your period comes, so it's quite nice to loosen them out. So try and keep your knees down as you keep your back nice and straight and long, and you fold over your feet. You can also, if you prefer to stay lying down, you can just move your feet into butterfly pose and be doing this on your back. I like how gravity here gets inside my hips. forces me to stretch inside my hips. Again, remember to just relax and let gravity pull you down closer, or if you're on your back, gravity will be pulling your knees down towards the ground. And that is the stretch. And lastly, we're going to do a forward fold. You can either do this, oh, careful with those knees coming back up. You can either do this seated if you prefer to do a seated forward fold, or you can be standing and we're just gonna hang. And if you're seated, you're folding over your front legs, your legs which are outstretched in front of you. And if you're hanging like this, your hands can be on the ground, or you can hold your elbows. And again, let gravity do the work basically, and all you need to do is relax. So when you relax, then gravity can pull you into that stretch. That's an interesting metaphor for life, actually. When you relax and release, like control or controlling an outcome or anything like that, you just let whatever happen. It does actually just happen as it should. It's the same with this. If you're tightening up your muscles, then you're not going to get deep into that stretch basically. So you limit yourself by holding tight. So that can be your intention for today, is to soften a little wherever you feel relevant. And then if you are seated, slowly roll up, and if you are standing, also slowly roll up, but basically make your way to your back. We're just going to do some breaths on our back to just calm and cool everything down. So coming down onto your spine. Legs outstretched. Your hands can be wherever feels comfortable, on your body, off your body, up above you, wherever feels nice for you today. And we're just going to take 5 deep belly breaths and slow, long exhales in your own time, just to calm the nervous system back down. And when you're ready, take a nice deep inhale, and big stretch, and exhale, and bring yourself up. That was your day 25 full body slow sculpt. This was part of a 28-day cycle sync sculpt series. So every single day it matches the hormones and physiology, everything that's going on in your body right now, to give you a workout that matches so that you're not pushing against your body and you're working with your body. If you enjoyed this series, I'd love if you subscribe to my channel, smash a like on this video. I love all your comments. Please feel free to leave leave a comment, any adjustments or things that you liked or disliked or anything. Just I'd love to know. And yeah, have a great day 25. Take it easy, take it chilled, and I'll see you tomorrow.